first hear the story of a man who was waking up to freedom this morning for the first time after spending more than 40 years in solitary confinement in a notorious prison in the Deep South.
He served his time and was released after pleading no contest in the 1972 death of a prison guard. His case is now making headlines around the globe, and ABC's Marcy Gonzalez is here with the story. Hi, Marcy.
Good morning, Paula and Dan. Albert Woodfox was in the Louisiana state prison known as Angola on armed robbery charges when he was convicted in that guard's murder. His attorney says he spent more time in solitary confinement than anyone else in American history, and today he is starting his first full day of freedom.
This morning, waking up a free man after more than 4 decades in solitary confinement.
How does it feel?
I really haven't decided yet.
Yesterday, Albert Woodfox, one of the prisoners known as the Angola 3, celebrated his 69th birthday by walking out of a Louisiana jail. After taking a plea deal, he's now starting life outside of his 9x6 prison cell for the first time in 43 years.
Right now, I'm just resigned to trying to adjust to being free.
Woodfox and fellow inmate Herman Wallace were convicted of murdering prison guard Brent Miller in 1972. The men claiming the crime was pinned on them because of their involvement in the Black Panther Party.
We were fighting for murder that we are totally and completely and actually innocent of.
They were sentenced to indefinite solitary confinement at the Louisiana State Penitentiary, along with another inmate, Robert King, who was serving time for an unrelated crime.
Angola was a very horrible place at the time, and everybody was just fighting to survive from day to day.
Wallace and King were previously released, and Woodfox had his conviction thrown out twice because of inadequate representation and racial bias. He was set to be tried for Miller's murder a third time when he pleaded no contest to lesser charges.
If you could go back to that day in April of 1972, what would you do?
When forces beyond your control, there's not a lot you can do.
And Woodfox has maintained his innocence and says he only took the plea deal because of concerns about his age and health. He has filed a civil suit against Louisiana state officials over his extended time in solitary confinement.
Solitary confinement has been shown time and time again to do terrible things to people's psyche, so he's going to have a lot to deal with, no question about it.
For sure.
Thank you, Marcy.